Day 2 of 30 days of sharing my story and lived experience. Okay, so what a hot chip taught me about business. So one day while I was running Vasco's Char Grilled Chicken, I had a sales rep come into the store wanting to show me his range of hot chips. Now, to be honest, I didn't have the time to meet with this guy. I was hoping one of my managers would take this meeting, but everyone was just too busy, so I had to do it. Now, this guy was a very dorky guy, and I thought, oh, here we go. This is half an hour of my life I'm probably never going to get back again. Well, I couldn't have been more wrong, and let me tell you why. Now, this man was the most passionate person I have ever met about hot chips. He taught me everything there was to know about them, everything I didn't even know. He explained the research behind them, why people were moving away from the thin French fry and how we had been brainwashed in believing that was a hot chip. But people wanted thicker hot chips. They wanted their chips to stay hotter for longer. They wanted to have more potato in them, more of a crunch. They wanted a better customer experience. And until that moment, I never thought of a hot chip like that. But he taught me something much bigger than that. He taught me that people don't just buy a product, they buy the value behind it. And that conversation completely changed the way that we approached our business. So we invested in better quality hot chips. They cost us more, but they tasted better, they stayed hotter for longer, and it gave our customers a better experience. So we were very generous in our portions as well, because I know there's nothing worse when you get hot chips and there's not enough in there. Husband, everyone always complains about that. So before long, we were known, Vasco's was known for having the best hot chips. Everybody used to say it. The best hot chips were at Vasco's. That became one of our points of difference. It was our unique selling point. But the lesson here is you don't compete on price. You compete on value. So if you know your product so well that people understand why it's worth paying more, now sometimes your biggest competitive advantage is simply just caring more than anyone else. So one more thing, I really want to stress, you never underestimate that just taking that meeting that you didn't want to take, how much that can change everything for you. The most unexpected thing happened for me and it completely turned our business around. So I hope you see the value in this story as well. And I hope that was a great lesson for you. And I'll be showing up here tomorrow for day 3, sharing one idea, one lesson, and one post at a time. So follow along and I'll see you tomorrow on day 3.